Hey everybody, and welcome back to another casting game here on Age of Sunbros. Platypus Slayer here, bringing one. I can't even spoil the title because I don't want to give away the punchline, but should be an interesting one. Again, this might be one that entertainment value may be higher than like tactical value, although I'm told it is a pretty good game. Just so everybody knows, yes, the flag is of the original Inca flag. Actually, Incas, they don't technically have flags, but this is a modern flag, but this is Inca. Orient yourselves. Red is Inca. The Inca Civ looking unit is Inca. And with that rant over, here on Malaysia, and I am joined today by SerSharkDad. SerShark, what is up? And tell me if you have any insights into this game.
Oh boy, this is a good one. So this one is from good Midwestern boy Merc, who's playing Sweden, and he submitted this one. Again, I'm not going to tell the title. I've already watched it, for the most part, and I originally tried casting this, but we're going to do it now, and it's super funny. Like it's just the Inca player. Yeah, it's they he does a great job. Both of them play really well, and then things kind of socially speaking devolve as the game goes on, which is just quite funny to see, and it's quite confusing. But yes, there's a Thor character now in the
Yeah.
game.
A lot of the skins, I must say, the skins are pretty cool for the most part. I know that some people, the goofy nature of it can be a bit jarring, but, this is a game with a tank. So
Yeah,
goofiness does kind of fit in. That being said, I do love the Thor Age of Mythology inspired Swedish Explorer and then the Inca Explorer. Also, I believe this might actually be the baseline Inca Explorer, but I just love
it is.
the Inca units and buildings look so cool. As someone that's been seeing their architecture, maybe I'm just biased, but it's really awesome. So that being said, it looks like we have a dock opening from Inca. Love to see it. Inca water, so OP, so
Very
criminally
strong.
underutilized. And Sweden, kind of on the weaker side, I would say, as a Civ right now. I'm going to look at their decks here, but I don't know. What are your thoughts, Sir Shark, on this matchup in this map?
I don't know. Everybody has their own opinion. They say Sweden's super weak, but then you see them do crazy stuff, pull off things, and I don't know. Not every civ gets H2 artillery, so whatever. And then Inca, again, everybody keeps swearing up and down. They're nerfed every patch. They're weak. This that, and the other. They're dead civ, and then they put three forts outside your base and you can't do anything. So I don't know. I don't know who's right, who's wrong. But I'm excited about an Inca water start.
Yes, something that I know, learning from like Indisi, right? Very strong start. And I will say Inca, hard to say what the power of the Civ is. I definitely think the Haraka since last patch has had a rough time, but one of the most annoying Civs that you
Oh
could
yeah.
possibly play. Like definitely Inca is a Civ that makes you, it can be played in a way that makes the other guy really rage. And I wonder, again, I have not seen this. For Shark has, but you say like it could be an emotional game. I've been emotional on both sides. I play Inca and I played against Inca, and I've hated life on both sides.
But you
Uh,
gotta imagine, man, this food income is gonna be bonkers. Like you just get full concha, and then you get your just a secure water start on your own
right.
end of the
Well,
map is like crazy.
Sweden has no caravels either. You have Chincha Rafts, the best boat in the entire game, pound for pound. Like, it's insane how good these rafts are. And if you're Inca, you're probably thinking, like, this is going to be a fun game because Sweden's really going to have to time the game. And I guess as Inca, make sure he doesn't take too many mines. And
Yeah,
he
I mean
should be
that's
fine.
that's a stock standard Sweden deck though that we're dealing with, right? Pretty much.
I think so. Like everything here, other than maybe the three leather cannons, but I guess he's going it hard into the light guns. I don't know how these things do against Haraka. I know that Falcons don't do too well in Haraka. I know that heavy cannons do very well into Haraka. Not sure on infantry guns and how they play into that. If someone in the
These are
comments,
faster, so
right?
maybe better. They're faster.
Faster, more, cheaper, less pop, but a bit less range. In fact, I think the Haraka right out the gate is just about equals the range or outranges them. So
Hmm.
curious to see how that goes. But again, you do have this infantry gun card, a card that's kind of fallen out of favor because it's not blatantly OP anymore.
Right.
Um, and age 4 versus age 3 Haraka may be a problem. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to watch this game a good deal because Inca flexible Civ. Looks like going for a Concha Boom behind this, and Sweden, not quite sure, but Sweden's going for it here.
Double mines right next to each other. He'd love to see it. It's pretty cool. What's his age too? Probably quartermaster, right? I'm imagining.
No, he went with naturalist for 2
Oh.
hills, 2 cows.
Oh.
This is not a bad one for him, Sweden, because again, these cows can be harvested by the torps.
Right. Right. No, that makes sense. And then he's going to send dominions, right? So that's immediately can become shipment points, and it's just a great card for torps.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gather from crates. I mean, Sweden is a civ that really allows you to minimize classical villager APM if you want to. Right now, it's a different type of APM because you have to be on the map and you kind of have to risk villagers, right, to go out there. And so you kind of have to play mind games with your opponent, run around and try to mine the right spot. But that being said, I mean, you can have like very minimal villager attention throughout the game. And with that, let's see here. Yep, sending dominions first, opening up with Hussar.
A little strange, but I guess I don't know, like considering, because usually I feel like they usually start spears, but
Well, there it is.
Oh yeah, is that it? Yeah, that's spears for sure.
Yep, 2
Yep,
war
and then even
huts.
more spears. Well, he probably saw the stable from his explorer and his what's his little Chasky guy?
Yep,
Yeah, so.
Chasky, good exploration there. You know, again, one of the reasons I do think that Inca struggles mightily into Age of Empires 3 at like the middle to upper ranks. A lot of players do not scout as good as they should. Organ Ritter, I want to give you mad props if you ever watch this. Yes. If you have free scouts everywhere that are unsnarable, your map should look like this. The only thing I would say is always be careful or even be willing to put a side dock. But okay, Huss coming right into those spears, and yeah,
See ya.
counter.
See ya, done. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pretty much it. I mean, go raiding, I guess, but like you're not gonna. Unfortunately, not gonna. Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
That's just such a huge loss, right? That's a full batch of Hussar early.
1,000 resources down the drain.
Yeah, and he could just go ahead and push in. I mean, I would just make another batch of spears and just send it. He doesn't have any other military building. What is he going to do to you?
Right. Got what, 10
That's
spears?
so many spears. 10 spears already? Jeez, look at these
He's
guys.
about to
35
pop with 10 skirm. And Jungle Bowman, again, this is a unit I feel like is criminally misunderstood. Inca Bow Pike isn't necessarily going to beat Musk Huss, but it's going to do a lot better than traditional Bow Pike. And Sweden can only Musk Huss. So in this case, having those Jungle Bowmen, because the poison does do extra damage, and the range isn't an issue versus Musk Huss Civ, it's actually pretty good. Like, this is definitely a matchup that I think Sweden does not want to see. And just like that, I mean, you've got Bow Pike and all. What do you do? That's Sweden.
Yeah, I don't know, but you can definitely house your opponent here. Like, see, this kind of like backing off, kind of, I think, being a little cutesy about it. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, you may pick up a Vil, but you can push. Like, you definitely have this, like, you have the Chasky to scout. You have your Explorer to scout. You're not lacking in any ability to gain information. Push your opponent over. You didn't get stopped by anything when you did the initial push. Make more spears and get in there, and unfortunately, this kind of like, see, he's got tons of. Why wait on the units? Like, you can be sieging, right, and then be adding to the mass.
It's not like you saw Minutemen get popped or something, right? Because that's traditionally what's going to make somebody back off, right? As you see the minutes and you back off. And again, it's Sweden. Other than the 2 leathers, what's he going to do about this? And even then, these jungles, because of the poison, they don't do that bad versus like leathers. So if there's just 2 leathers versus 14 bows, you're going to win.
Oh, come on, Plan. I'm getting upset. I'm already upset. Like, to push him over. Now, I'm not saying I don't like Merc. He's a good guy. Like, whatever. He's in the Discord, but like, come on. Like, okay, here, good raid, hopefully, maybe. But you see, you can definitely just take. I know. Ooh, yeah. See, Inca have weaker units, and they mass a little bit better, right? But you can definitely just push this over.
And again, people always say like, my pikes cost 110 resources. It costs more than a musk. Like, you have more HP than a musk, more speed than a musk, more hand attack than a musk, and more siege than a musk.
See, and then two free. Does he see those down there? Those 2 free torps?
Yeah, there's no way he did.
Yeah, I mean, again, just free. It's just free. Like, they're gathering resources. You understand it's pop space. You just take it away from your opponent. like, it's just free. And then he's like, nah, see ya.
You've got 9 boats on the water. You've got Chimu to raid. Like, what? I'm not quite sure what he's doing here, to be honest here. And I mean,
I'm getting
Murik's, I mean, look at the
upset.
score. Murik's got to be feeling depressed, but you know, good for him for staying in this game and being like, look, you're going to have to push me, buddy.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna just back off just because you showed up. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to make it so that you're gonna have to make me resign, right?
Exactly.
And I don't know exactly what Oregon Ritter is exactly waiting on here to, like, where's, you see, I don't know, word to the wise, there's no golden moment. You know, you create golden moments in this game. So, like, again, what was the point of this
Going
30
back, yeah.
second to a minute to delay for
And these
what
are
you could have
torps
already
too,
taken?
right? Like these things were gathering that entire time.
Right, right, right. And they don't have any defenses or anything like that. It's no outpost there.
Ooh,
I don't
here
know.
comes the counter raid, though. Good job from Murik. I think this is something that it's so risky, and it really takes good game sense knowing to raid, not raid. But sometimes raiding can be your lifeline, because what it does is it forces your opponent to respond, or at the very least taxes his APM, right? In the case of Inca, they don't really have anything, and they pop their spears. Is he,
Ooh, huge Vil pull here for the 3 Hussars. That's kind of fun, right?
right?
Cool.
Yeah, just idled everything. So, I mean, just like that, 600 res maybe cost 400 res, and you still have the Huss left. That being said, I don't know what Sweden does from here.
He's got more torps there going into the north. Little chimmy raids here, but yeah, I think just kind of be a little roachy, extend the game out, because you can see that obviously this Inca player is very hesitant to, I don't know,
Finish it.
fight. So like, if he's gonna give you time, then you gotta take it, because obviously, as we all know, time is the most precious resource in the game. It is the if you have 4 resources in this game, it is your 5th resources. If you have 3, then you have it is your 4th. Like,
So here
time
comes
is
Chimu,
the
but look, they're gonna walk right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
You're not sieging. You have all this military mass. You're not doing. I guess he looks at his score and he figures like, I'm on water. I'm conching up. No, I'm not conching up. I could be conching up. I need to be conching.
I don't know if I don't know what he's figuring. You're the mind guy. This is like, you see, but even if you're worried about taking the fight, sieging the torp forces your opponent to come out and go into an uncomfortable position, right? Because if you're taking these 3 torps, then he's out of his base.
Or
So
it's 3
why
free
not?
torps, right? Like you're
Or that, yeah.
getting XP or you're hurting your opponent. Look, he comes back on it, which is not a bad idea, but it's like, there we go. Now he's doing it. Okay, and looks like he is just content to sit in age 2 for now. Really,
He wins this fight. He wins this fight,
yeah.
in my opinion.
Oh, look,
I think.
mean, yeah.
If he micros it,
If he
just send it.
turns around and
Just turn it.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Spears maybe not the best unit into Corollians, because Corollians do have this very strong hand attack, but like you have
Getting
enough.
on top of them.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
what?
Don't.
Oh no.
No.
I mean, Mirik, okay. I'm gonna vote for the guy that we know, but at the same time, it's like, as the Inca player, it's like, why? Get him, 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 get him. Click the button, click the button, click the button. Okay.
It's one leather cannon. That's all I'm saying. Is just one leather cannon. Like,
and these guys, they do
it's okay.
poison. I do not believe they nerfed their poison against artillery, only against us. Had another Chimu raid, causing idling.
Very good.
Look, that score's starting to close, because again, Sweden. Wow, that's a lot of gold. Is he gonna try to buy his way up? Maybe.
That is a lot. Does he have a market? That is a lot of gold. I didn't realize that. Why does he have so much gold?
He does not have a market.
That's the torp. That's the torp income, though. Honestly.
Right? Does he have the Engelsberg? Nope.
Yeah, he did. It's right there.
Okay.
And sending in Pike. That's. I mean, I guess for Chimu, but I don't know.
I wonder if this would have been better, but or this even, because you have so many Corollians. I mean, that would have been.
Or how about the magical 700 coin? You get a market, and then you age up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Oh, he's making Grens. Ooh, okay.
Age 2 Grens.
That is I like this here because again, the Inca player. Actually, no, that's a lot cheaper. That's actually kind of
Why
dangerous.
stay? Why stay H2? That's my question.
As
Why
Inca,
bother staying H2?
I have no idea. Well, I guess if you're Inca, you have cards. You have the
Oh
better
no, I mean
comp.
for Merc. I mean for Merc.
Oh,
Like why train Grens if you can just stay H2 just to.
I think he's probably afraid because again, like if you are not careful, you can just get timed. This you just get right clicked by Inca, right? Like we know he's probably not able. Well, that's enough to get right clicked.
Oh, Plat. We've seen five right click moments before Merc was ever really had the army that he has now. You know what I mean? It's like if the right click moment has passed us and has come and gone multiple times over. Like I would not be afraid of aging up at this point.
Something good that Merrick is doing though, I want to give him props, is he's not exposing his villagers that much. And
No, not at all.
with this much chaos going on, it's really easy to do that, right? And so I want to give the guy some credit for just like not doing it. And as I say that, does this guy? Oh,
Womp.
okay, there we go.
Let's
There
see
we
it.
go. Good job.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but you know what? He's not paying attention to the army.
Oh, and oh, look, smart. Look at the pike getting in there, snaring. Really good stuff
Oh,
here.
that is really smart. I mean, look, 51 vills to 20.
Yeah, and the Grens are just gonna. This whole comp is dead to Grens. It's just dead to rights.
Yeah, like you don't
Just
have
even-
enough bows anymore because you lost a bunch of them to like not paying attention. And look, there's only 17 vills left of Mirror plus what 10 torps, however much that is.
Well, the bows are not going to do anything against the. Because don't these Grens have 40 range resist? I think
50.
right. 50.
But they do have poison.
See, look at
It
that.
eats through it. But I mean, yeah, it's not great. You really should not be standing shooting versus grenadiers. Wow, look at
Yeah.
the score. The score's almost back.
Yeah, and he lost 4 vills here on these raids. He looks like he's losing some more.
How they're
So
gonna
that's a
nuke
huge
those
eco
conches,
hit.
too. So 17 vills to, I mean, it's 51. Almost triple
Look
the
how
vills plus conches.
Yeah, but this Incan economy is so stupid strong right now that like there really is no reason not to even be H3, H4 and just going absolutely crazy with like forts and just spamming units. To do that such a good uncontested water start plus a concha boom
There's
and all the
double
time in
docks.
the world. Yeah, see, like you are well established at this point to be able to do whatever you want, in my opinion.
Yeah, look, he's not kiting with the bows. And the bow, okay, there we go. Yeah, bows actually have pretty good animation. I know their range is only 16 like a crossbow, but just like a crossbow, you need to be kiting. That being said, Mirik here, oh, she couldn't get the boats.
Oh,
She couldn't get all these
does he
boats.
see it? Yeah. He just walks those away, probably.
I mean, not to mention this pond, we only have what, a few? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you don't.
We have whales, though.
True. What are we doing here?
Staying in H2. It's an H2 fight. It's just it's a
You love
dog
to
eat
see
dog
it.
world
You
out
really
here.
do. But I think for Inca, yeah, this is the wrong call. You could have been aged up, locked some map control down, and then just Haraki'd this.
Veteran upgrades, because one of the things is that like Incan units are just you can mass them a little bit easier, but they are a bit weaker, I think, or they feel at least a little bit weaker.
They tend to be stat for stat, like this isn't necessarily like the best light infantry you'll ever see. I mean, and this is what triple carded bows at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, but look, there goes his
Yeah, but
military
that's why you
buildings.
need those veteran upgrades because you want those to you want to get bang for buck. But now see, look, now he's well behind. Even with double the eco, he doesn't have the mass. He's not going to be able to hold these Grens, and he's making the same. And like I would imagine you need Haraka.
Either
but
Haraka or you just tech switch and get an ungodly amount of Chimu with upgrades.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's just not. We're not seeing that age up.
No. He's determined. Oh, he did age up. There we go. Okay. The messenger, the fast age up, but now you're still gonna have to surrender a lot of map, and so you need to like be taking 0 fights.
Did he not? So he aged up and then is sending the coin.
You are the cheat guy.
You are
You
the
are
cheat.
the cheat guy.
He's accusing him of being the cheat guy. There's one cheat guy.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
That we know one cheat guy that we know of.
there's the one. What is he saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like yes
Okay.
to You can't cheat
You,
online unless custom lobby. Oh, poor Merrick, you sweet summer child.
yeah, yeah, Marky.
If only. Shout out
Well,
to
I mean,
Lionheart for
well, there's
perfect
nothing in
setup.
Merc. Yeah, but there's nothing here in Merc's play that he is. Maybe he's thinking like of actual like cheat codes.
Right, he's thinking
Yes,
tuck tuck tuck,
he's
which
thinking
we
cheat.
also saw, by the way, in a ranked game lately.
Yeah, but
Lol, okay, Lionheart. Look, Lionheart. Lock,
look,
Lionheart.
Lionheart.
Okay.
Is this the state of our culture now, where like you
I
guys
watched
watch like
Lionheart.
yeah, you guys watch a single Lionheart video and then think that like you got this like really strong, like there's a conspiracy here, like it's a
Much
strong,
food, bro.
like everybody's the same. That's
Bro,
so funny.
you've got 3K food stashed.
No market. No market. Just vibes. Just in four
But
stack
no,
of
I'm not cheating. He's
no,
like,
I'm not. No, he's not done anything to cheat. But no, because we got a Lionheart genius over here. He watches Lionheart videos, so now he knows what everybody's doing.
I mean, there's been nothing that I have seen that is like suspicious on Merrick's end at all. Everything that Inca play, the only thing suspicious would be like if he somehow hacked the Inca player's controls to make him win like every
20
fight.
minutes to attack. Yeah.
Right, and like make every poor decision. I mean, look, he's getting Elite Plume Spearman like this. If this happened 10 minutes ago, game's over and
Yeah,
you're
but
on to
that's
the
not
next
the
one.
upgrade he needs. Is not Elite Plume Spearman. It's like that's not the veteran upgrade you need.
Yeah, like at this point, well,
You,
maybe,
you need the
maybe.
Chimu. I
Age
don't know.
to
You need
Hus.
Chimu.
What does Merrick
Oh
even
man,
do?
this is. What does he even have H3 to send? See, now he's just gonna throw this in.
Good options there. Pretty standard Sweden stuff. And now he's taking a weird fight, and he's oh my god. Oh, okay, good pop, good pop. All right, Organ Ritter. I really like his timings. Like this guy's kind of knows what he's doing with Inca, but like, it's like his game sense is off.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Vindy, kind of.
Oh, where Vinny has a game one, and then he just like doesn't, and then you're like, what are you doing? And then
And
then
then
he'll
he
post
talks about like,
the Siv's
yeah, he
OP.
talks about like wisdom and knowledge, or something like that. You like do some like long thing about like
This guy has.
believing in oneself.
We love you, Vindy. Yeah, it kind of is the whole. Vindy would have gone H4. Vindy never misses a chance to go H4.
But what I'm saying is that this guy had a really strong, like, to be serious for a second, he had a strong economic play, right? Like, he had everything set up. Like, he's just like, it's like,
Yes,
you are okay.
Cheating.
He's like, just perfect economic play. You were well set up, floating plenty of resources, only to just.
I said, what have I done? It says I'm cheating. Like, yeah, Eric's kind of like, what? Like, what?
Because he made Grens. Because he made Grenadiers. Now he's cheating. Because he knew how to make a Gren. And he's still just H2.
Yeah, I mean, look how much, dude, this guy could go industrial.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? It's just it's like the jock with all the athletic talent, like the raw talent, and then just throws it away. That's
Here
what it
comes the
feels like.
fort, right? Oh, no. Okay, I was just...
Yeah, he's
I thought
making
the
a fort.
But where's he going to
He's
ship
making
it?
a fort.
Is he going to ship it?
He's probably
Okay.
got a shipment point. Oh yeah, down here.
It's time to roach.
Incredible.
I mean, an Inca can roach just fine.
They can. Oh yeah, for sure. But like he didn't even take out the. You can see it because there's a torp there, and you didn't take the torp.
Okay, Miracle Alert's danger. Okay, good job. I mean, the Inca player, guys, paid attention. Those Inca players, we're not giving you a hard time for like your talent or your capacity for talent. Like you're making a lot of good choices here. It's just like you're just off. You're off your game.
You know how to play Inca. You know how to play Inca. You could have won this like forever ago.
Yes.
If you wanted to.
Or if you just had the game sense, like I don't know what happened here. I think you got cocky or you slept on him or you wanted to like extend it and now you're paying the consequences of like sleeping on somebody. I mean that's what it is. You could have
But
just
now I don't
rammed
have to
it.
have. Yeah, but now we don't have to have. The great thing is that we don't have to have the sort of like caster nice guy kind of thing like anymore because you just accuse somebody of cheating because all they did was make grenadiers. So now I can just clown. It's
Wait,
like
maybe he's memeing. I don't know. this game.
Who is memeing? If the meme is I go to rank game and lose so that somebody could cast it and therefore I'm trolling them. That is like maybe the meme here.
You know, I think the English should
Like
get a better dock than this though. I always thought the freaking native docks, it's like just logs like jammed in. Like they never.
oh yeah, you're right. They don't I would imagine that the Incan Empire made like proper docks.
Especially
They
like,
didn't just like
I mean, I've seen their docks like at some of the lakes, like the interior ones. Like they understand how to make like a jetty.
in South America?
Yeah, yeah. Even
Oh.
landlocked. I mean, a lot of these what the rafts are
When are
based off.
you in South America?
I used to go a lot. I have family in Ecuador.
You used to go what?
Yeah,
That's not something that somebody casually says. You know that, right? Like as an American, like you don't like. Yeah, I'm always in South America.
yeah.
It's like,
Dude.
oh,
I've been
okay.
to Cusco, done like the Incan Trail. My dream on my bucket list on top of like some places in like Nepal is to do Lake Titicaca and do from like one side to the other.
Oh yeah,
And
for
like
sure.
see the reeds and stuff like that. Now the chincha rafts you see in this game are not based off that, but the Incans did, for what it's worth, have somewhat of a fleet for the lake. Let's see. Okay, so oh, he aged up. Tricky. Wait,
No.
did he build it?
Yeah.
Also
Americans
tricky.
age 2 or die, man. This is.
Look at these resources, bro.
Oh my god.
Where is your town
Like worth
center?
like 3K each.
Where's your market? Why? Okay, there's your market. Let's say like, why are AOE3 players so allergic to
We're
capitalism?
26 minutes. We're 26 minutes in a game. No market. I
Right?
don't
Like
even think
he
you got his
finally
market
gets one
upgrades.
going, but it's like in Age of Empires 2, like a market is an essential building. A for walling, but B like macroing it. I don't know. Age of Empires 2 players have this weird like elitism against like, oh, you didn't earn those res or something like that. It's like, bro, if you're stacking like this, like these res are useless.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Shincha big button.
Ooh.
Speaking of the rafts.
Nice. They're so cool looking. But dude, yeah, if I had a dollar for every single time that like somebody saw me like market abusing my macro all over the place when I play, like just to do whatever I got to do, like, and they get so mad about it, and like, out of all the mechanics to be upset about, like the market,
Well, you know, and to be
like,
fair, Age of Empires 2 players were like that for a long time until I think Tato in particular started to really popularize like market builds. And, you know, I mean, obviously you don't want to plan to use market abuse most of the time. There are some specific builds like Advanced Market with Lakota and Fur Trade, but generally you're not market abusing on purpose. But it's the classic thing of a res in the bank is a res not on the field. And like this guy's had 3 res banked this entire game.
yeah, exactly. And just for me personally, I enjoy a lot of like trickle builds, or I enjoy a lot of like resource focused builds. So I tend to use the market a lot to just smooth things out, and also just because I'm not good at the game, so just let me use the market.
You know,
It's
something
like,
too, like I also don't want to get distracted too much from this game to point out like Mirik is just coming back like a champion. So I want to give this guy some credit for like staying calm like that.
oh,
Looked
he's been solid.
hopeless.
Like
Yeah.
it's a master stroke to say like, yeah, I'm gonna make some Grens against the infantry focused Civ, and it's such an underused unit. I know the developers have like wanted us like it's very obvious that they're so desperate for us to use Grenadiers, but like they just don't get used. But the fact that he just has them kind of plucked in there is just really smart. Did he give him vet? I know he's H3.
Yep, he's taking that right now.
Okay.
And he catches the Chimu raid up with Huss.
Yeah, great.
This fort is strong as it is. I mean, it is strong.
Oh, that's just gonna get ripped right down.
Yep.
Forget it.
You know, in Zika too, like you kind of have to pull people apart. Like you can't be sitting here. Oh my god, this is rip. I know I'm gonna look up here really fast. Okay, just more Chimu being caught out, and yeah, this feels kind of over, man. Like big Mirik, man. And, like just again, using game knowledge, being like, if you're just gonna pike bow me, I'm gonna build Grens.
Yep. Yep. And so he's just making the same units, you know what I mean? Which is
Good job
not helping
keeping the bowman alive. Like, I mean, again, if you watch this, like, I have no doubt that you could pull some amazing games out. In fact, feel free to post any on our Discord. We will cast. We always try to at least give both sides, right? So if you're on the losing side of the video, feel free to reach out to us. Because we want to celebrate everybody, but I think you just got had, man. You didn't get hacked, you just got had.
Oh yeah, no, Oregon, you would have definitely won it if this guy wasn't cheating by making grunts.
By making it
He saw the
available.
Lionheart video. He saw a Lionheart video where somebody made grunts, and so now
To
he's
be fair,
cheating.
there probably is a Lionheart video out there where it's like OP somehow. Way too much siege.
Wait, see, that's what dude. I told you, it's the grens, man.
These
He
things have
thinks
the
grens are
same
cheating.
siege as a musket, almost one pop to pop. It is 12 range, which I mean it does help. It does change the equation a bit, but like 19 damage.
No, the point is that it's a freaking unit in the game. He didn't pop 1,000 grens like from some sort of like hack.
Right. No, this clearly isn't a hack. Maybe he meant cheating in like the sarcastic sense, but I don't get that sense of tone.
I don't think that's the case here.
Yeah.
Merc is a cheater. That's so funny. You're watching this game, it's like, yeah, it's cheating.
Maybe more Sweden players need to cheat like this. To be fair, the opening Grens is really difficult, but again, he didn't open Grens. He just mixed it in because, you know, again, he read the room. All right, my opponent's going to bow pike. I've got enough Corollians now to defend against Chima raids, so yeah. And, oh, here we go. Here comes another big fight. But did he big button these?
Yeah, get those Chimo. Yeah, get those Chimo in there. Absolutely, 100%. He's probably gonna take those Falcons. Great move. But the Corollian at this point are now going to be able to handle, like, early Corollian can't really handle the hand cav in the melee or shock infantry in the melee, but now as vet and probably carded, they'll do fine.
Got these fast units. This guy can slice and dice and dance.
Yeah, like, you know, it really rewards a sort of like hit and run kiting micro, I think. You know, to be able to do that, especially for Grens because they're so limited on the range. You know, obviously it's more intensive on the income player part, but you can do that, and we just haven't seen it because multiple times in these fights he's just kind of stood there and shot, and it's like. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, as an average Joe player, like Inca is really difficult to get consistent results with because you do have to work harder, but the payoff is shit like this. Excuse my French. The surrounds. The nightmare of any time you're versus Incas. This stuff. The unending waves. But I mean, he's not. Just it wasn't enough.
Yeah, no, I mean, because he had that in the early game. Obviously, he was well set up, and then but the problem is that he lost he threw a big fight pretty hard,
and then he stops microing right here.
Yep.
Yes, report.
Yes, report and eat sock.
Do it. Oh, I did not see that post. So maybe he watched it afterwards and he realized, like, crap. Although Esoc is a great place.
He's gonna go to Esoc. Esoc police. Esoc's gonna go. They're gonna take away Merc's product license.
His
remember when Legacy had the freaking product key in the box?
Yeah, they're gonna go.
Yeah, they're gonna come and take away his product key, dude.
First off, like, I'm sorry, like, if you guys have watched it this far, I know we have lost the game, so to speak, there a little bit, just because. I think this guy is serious. Yeah, like cheating. This is not cheating. This is just like what happens when you get had.
Yeah, so Merc played it well, right? He countered him. That's all it is. You're just looking at a plain Jane counter. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like
if we go to the post game here, like outgathered. I want to look at the timeline.
Oh, don't even show me the resources. Look at that. Look at that. See, a huge fight loss and never recovered his eco. Look at that. I mean, like, just pretty quickly ahead, too.
You were ahead in military pop until like 14 minutes, and then you took a bad fight, and then, you know, Mir just didn't take any bad fights after that, really. You know,
yeah, man, don't give your opponent an inch. If you have an advantage, you press that advantage. Like you're here to win, not to pal around. You know, and that's kind of the name of the game, is that kind of massing, pushing, pulling back, not really applying the weight. You know, it would be like constantly. It would be like two wrestlers, and the one wrestler ends up getting a hold move, like a really solid hold move on his opponent, but then doesn't bring him to the ground and put the weight on.
Yeah.
And then you just keep doing that over and over again. And it's like, well, you're not going to expect to win that way now, are you? And then Merc, just for his part, great job. Like, not saying, dude's got me, I'm in trouble, whatever. Like, he just said, okay, well, I'm given time, so now I'm going to execute what I need to do as Sweden. And then threw Grenadiers into it because I see the composition in front of me. There's nothing that tells me that I have to just only make Carolean and Huss. I'm allowed to make other units.
Yeah.
There you
And
go.
it's advantageous, you know what I mean? And I think that is what carried the game. So, if you guys have made it this far with us, we appreciate you making the end of this video. Mirk, thanks for letting us cast this. Organ Ritter 2, again, all the harshness doesn't come from any sort of your capacity as a player. Is just I think the reaction, the getting tilted, and I think you just got had. It's that simple. It happens to all of us. I am sure that if you could play this game again differently, you would, and you probably would close it out. But it happens to all of us in the ladder. Like you said, you can't just have a game plan 2/3 of the way. You need a game plan all the way through to close out a game. Because if not, this is what happens. So with that, if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. We are about 30 short of the 1,000 mark, and we would love to hear from you guys in the comment. If you have a funny story or similar experience, let us know. And we look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.